Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you a flip through of my March 2020 bullet journal setup. This month's theme was inspired by this adorable washi tape with potted plants and succulents. And even though I'm pretty new to painting succulents, I think that this overall turned out really well. For the first page of the month, I did a quote as usual. I like starting out the month this way because it helps me to broadly set my intentions for what I want to focus on that month. I try to choose quotes that are relevant to my journey at that time, and lately I've been thinking a lot about growth mindset. To me, growth mindset involves focusing on the things I can do today that I couldn't do before. Just grow with the flow is a perfect quote for me right now, because I'm actively working on changing a pathway of the past for feeling like I need to be in control all of the time. When the truth is that I'm not in control of anything other than how I react to things. And that's okay, because now I know that I am capable of handling any situation that is thrown at me. For the cover page, I did a large succulent terrarium with light pink rocks and gold accents. This one was a little bit inspired from this little desk piece I have here. I just looked up and saw it and thought that it would be really great inspiration for my bullet journal cover this month. I love how all of these colors are so soft and soothing together. And for all of the succulents and plants in this month's spread, I drew them in pencil, painted a few layers of watercolor, and then used a fine tip black Micron pen to outline them. They looked soft and pretty with just the watercolor, but I wanted them to really stand out. I also incorporated some of the washi tape on the cover page to help tie it in with the weekly spread. For the important dates page, I did a random arrangement of several different succulents, leaves, and cacti underneath the lettering. It's exciting to see so many items on this page. If you remember back to the January video, there were only 2 things on this page, and one of them was Martin Luther King Day. I really didn't have much going on back then, but now I am happily taking on more into my schedule. Another really exciting thing that is happening this month is that I am going to Canada for an in-person DNRS seminar. DNRS stands for Dynamic Neural Retraining System, and it is a therapeutic program for people with limbic system brain injuries. I have already done the at-home online course, but I'm really looking forward to learning some new tools and strategies at this seminar to help me continue on my journey to being completely healthy and challenge-free. If you'd like to learn more about DNRS, I have the website linked down in the description box. For the mood tracker, I chose to go with a wreath of succulents. I love doing my mood trackers like this because every single one that I've done this way ends up looking fantastic. They're relatively easy to make and very pleasing to the eye. All you really need to achieve this look is a couple of circles to use as a stencil, like washi tape or a cup. I chose to erase the outermost circle so it looks like the center fades out into the wreath, but you can keep the line there if you prefer a more structured look. The most important thing to keep in mind while doing wreaths is the directionality. For this wreath, I made sure that each plant was pointing away from the center rather than having them all face one direction like I did for my February bullet journal cover page. This helped to give the illusion that the wreath is bigger and guides the eye towards the center. Similar to last month, I kept the look of my important dates page and habit tracker very similar. I think it helps to tie the whole spread together when there are some elements that are repeated. I love habit trackers because they are a great way to hold yourself accountable for getting tasks done. For me, it's also useful to help supplement my to-do list. I choose things like my DNRS practice, DNRS journaling, going to the gym, and working on my YouTube channel because I do these things close to every day, and I got tired of writing them down over and over on my to-do list. Putting a dot on the date I have makes it so easy to look at and keep track of my progress. It's also really helpful to see the whole month at once at the end so I can know how much progress I've made and set my future goals accordingly. Speaking of goals, the goals page is a new addition for this month, but I think I really like it. It helps me to stay focused on the bigger picture but in more reasonably bite-sized pieces. It also helps me to stay accountable for working towards those goals because I know that I have shown them all to you. A big part of why I decided to start a YouTube channel was to document my progress, and so I think it's important to share my goals to see how they change over time. Setting reasonably sized goals and meeting them is a big part of the healing process. I think it will also help me to cultivate a growth mindset because each month when I am making my goals for the next month, I will revisit this page and reevaluate which goals I've met and which ones I need to break down further into smaller steps. For me, not meeting a goal is never seen as a failure. It just indicates that the goal simply needs to be restructured into smaller, more manageable bites. After going through all that I've gone through in my life, I can say with confidence that I can do anything I set my mind to, even if that means taking a minute to slow down and reevaluate. For this month, my goals are to be more social, take walks with Leo, my dog, walk to school, learn to cook one new meal per week, intentionally elevate my emotional state every day, and to be more on top of redirecting pathways of the past. I kept the weekly spread this month very simple since my schedule is becoming way busier. Washi tape is amazing for when you don't have as much time to dedicate to your journal, and you can also use it to add accents to make your own art stand out like I did for the cover page. I'm really liking the half schedule / to-do list and the half DNRS journal setup because even if you aren't training for DNRS, this space would be great to record thoughts of gratitude or to practice any other type of daily reflection journaling. One reason I love bullet journaling is that it's a creative way to go about keeping my life organized and to practice good mental health habits. It's so easy to slip in moments of self-reflection and gratitude into a bullet journal, and it is an amazing tool to help foster my growth. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to see weekly videos on bullet journaling, drawing, watercolor, and more.